You're on beta, man. That's your problem. Can't use beta. It's unstable. Really? You think that's the solution to downgrade? Well, you could try it, at least. Wait, what the fuck? Why do you have an old beta? That's weird. Like, there's a stable release that's newer. It sounds like a pretty good reason to upgrade. Got it from Nick's packages. Did you do the unstable shit? Hey, disabled conduit, what the fuck? I misspelled something. Yes, I misspelled. Yes. Good job, Joppy. And because it's a lazy language, it's completely ignored. Lazy scripted language, how about that? How about that? Lazy scripted language. That's what Nix is. Just replace the version in the Credo file. One of the excerpts. Yeah, but the compat, you don't even need compat. You can just target newest, right? Like, if you say to your Android project you only want to support the newest phone, it's fine. It will just work. Compat is for backwards compatibility with all versions of Android. I hate you, test suites. I hate you so much. Conduit extra, no, there you have it. Why do I have to depend on Conduit? I don't think I'm using that anymore. Oh, it's because of Beam bullshit. Unstable channel on Sunday as well. No, you don't have to unstable. You don't have to unstable like that. Yeah, Beam depends on Conduit, I think. I think Beam Postgres also, at least. It's because you can, if you want to stream your database interaction, then you can use Conduit. That's actually like really handy to have if you have like large amounts of data or something coming out of database. You can have like. Yeah. This is probably a good selling point for using Beam if you have a specific need. Yeah, you can run queries streaming and then get like a stream result back. You can do it both ways, right? It's Conduit. You can stream the queries there, or you can stream information back. I mean, I've never had the need to do that to a database, but I imagine it happens quite a bit for larger projects. I want to. You already have unstable. I'm showing you. Wait. There you go. Arbitrary revision control. This is in X packages. Spin unstable. And you use it in your configuration. Unstable. This thing. And you can just like pull in dependencies from that. So you can move the revision up and down. Like a pin. But I think you can also just directly depend on that. So use this, either use a pin or well, this, it's annoying if you don't use a pin because it will keep on downloading the entire Nix packages every time you use it. And also allow unfree because it's annoying if that's errors. There you have it. I think some new people joined us. Welcome to Upgrade Hell. This is where the fun things happen. And where I don't procrastinate at all. Oh, Kofesh, welcome! Welcome! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Haskell cult. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with that name, but I like it as an idea, as a concept. I always wanted my own religion around Haskell. Or technology or whatever. Yes. What is this even? Data GI. ASL? Well, but like, I don't get how you can compile servant before ASL. It's ridiculous. Or are you like rebuilding because it changed a bunch of dependencies? That could also be the case. It's so annoying if you do that. What is this even? Oh! What the fuck? Go object. Is this like some GNU stuff? Why are you using these names? Slant. Getting to better know the Haskell ecosystem. Yeah, like I'm just curious because it's so big, but I think this is well, what's Go object? Let's look up Go object. I think it's some it's from GTK, right? Providing portable object system transports cross-process interoperability. This is designed to use direct C programs. API. Are you shitting me? You have this in Haskell. You have an object-oriented library to interact with object-oriented APIs in Haskell. Why do people claim this as a functional language? What the fuck, man? Glib for GTK. Yeah, so I think this is because of Reflex. Reflex can create a native app as well as So it can like do. I think it's a Webpack based. Maybe a Webpack based. Like it can also create a client that's basically native. OOP and FP are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they're isomorphic. How about that? See Scala. Yeah, so like they're claiming that they're working on that are allowing two different paradigms, but the paradigms are isomorphic to each other. Ergo, they're working on one paradigm, which is called programming. They solve different problems and you can use them together. Doesn't it imply imperative programming? I mean, you can represent anything you do in object-oriented style. You can also represent in functional programming style, right? With immutability. Big claim. Big claim. Pretty sure it's true. Pretty sure. Yeah, maybe we'll start working on that other issue then. We'll finish one other issue after deploying. I really hate these kind of days where I just do nothing because I'm stuck waiting for build systems. But this should be easy to do. What about data? It never was. About dependency requiring that dynamic amount. Servant. No, you're 16. We don't want 16. What are you talking about? Do you want 16? No, I don't think so. What is using 16? I thought like the big thing that, for example, C++ thing is basically add namespaces. And the fact that you write stuff or have immutable state or whatever. That already was the case basically everywhere. Like this rigid way of using pure functions is basically an invention by Haskell. Because they want to make a lazy language. Well, it's kind of also around with Lisp, but it's not as rigid as crazy as Haskell people. They even had to invent new stuff to make it cool. Or like reinvent new stuff, like monads. Reinvent that, yeah. Put it from category 3. What the fuck is going on? Why are you not here? Configuring server around 40. You want to have HTTP API data that's below 4. We added the U though, right? you shitting me? I didn't do the thing. What the fuck? What's wrong with me? Well, anyway, it needs to be below 4. But I pulled in base orphans and called it HTTP API data. Good job, Javi. Good job. But you wanted to have it below 4, huh? That's kind of a problem, I think. Because this one wants it to be higher, right? What was it for the one? Or it was this one. I remember having troubles with this thing. There you go. Right, this was the one that we tried to rebuild, and it would change the hash every time we rebuilt it. And now it doesn't like... This is the warning, it's fine. What? One dependencies could not be built. Why? Missing a 0. Yeah, I was using their cache. Zero, 3, 10, 0, 3, 8, 1. I'm using IOHK's cache, so like I don't have to build everything from source. I can pull in the things that I already pre-built. I think they make it public for some reason. But that's nice of them. Gives me time. Single object that basically responds to request. Yeah. 2, 4, 1. But the thing I'm saying is that thinking about state in such a way that it could be harmful, I think that's a pretty new development. Plot twist? Nani? Written octopus. Lit fun. Plus Firefox. I'll just copy it from Chrome. Yeah, I added some Age of Empires, not too much. Naniこれ? twist. Well, it's because I was figuring out the IOHK stuff with that music. I see. Yes, now we try again. And I'm pretty sure something else depends also on the higher version of HPI data. So I still haven't fixed it then. And I may actually just fork base and fix that stupid 12 flag. Or try to fix... maybe I can also set the flag myself. Because it's asking for not defined min 32 whatever. I think that's like a Windows dependency. Maybe we can just remove that? I'm not sure what it's set. It's just a weird component flag in general because it will break the API if it's true. Actually I want to blame them on that. Can I blame on base? What the? Merge of packages base. And blame or whatever. It's like system POSIX internals. Right, now we can blame. And one. I even know where it is. Seek? No. This one. So if you min G W, this is like an. I think this is what do you call it? Like GNU user length compiled for Windows. So you get like a GNU user length and then it works on Windows. But this is definitely not set in my case. Probably. I don't know how you can check that if it's set or not. Anyway, like because we have this apparently enabled, it's not defined. It's one of these is defined, and so we don't open up this, and we don't get this flag. I just don't know why you would do this. You change the API based on what system you're using? It seems ridiculous. 2001, what the fuck? 18 years ago. 19 years ago. Haskell's old, by the way. $11 years ago, they decided to do this. And now I'm running into it. Fixes the build. Fuck you. Oh, we didn't downgrade. Fuck. It needs to be smaller than... I can't make it smaller than that. What is the dependency? Servant. Builder for servant. API data. Servant 16. I think I'm... didn't I do something to servant? Right, I downgraded servant as well. Okay, let's undo all this shit with servant. I want to see what's going on. Right, it's based on network, right? Minimalistic GNU for Windows. There you have it. Maybe I can. Are you checking out the song?